Inglewood, Colonel Walker's home. Inglewood is named after Colonel Walker's estate. It's now a bird sanctuary and wildlands preserve. This designated home recalls the boom of 1912, when the Calgary brewery drove the local economy. This local sandstone school honors Colonel Walker. He was named Calgary Citizen of the Century in 1975. Inglewood, historic Main Street. A heritage jewel restored, the National Hotel 1907. Edwardian-era workers' house near 9th Avenue Southeast. Cutting-edge technology, the phone exchange building of 1909. 9th Ave was once called Atlantic Avenue. It was Calgary's first high street, revitalized in the 1990s. Let's protect the architecture and scale of this historic main street. Inglewood, a brewery district. Calgary Brewing and Malting Company, a community heritage landmark. Once the easternmost of 3 large historical industrial sites served by rail. Not all heritage is obvious. 1913 brick engine room. 1905 brick and sandstone smokestack and boiler house. 1890s malt house. 1905 bottling house and wash house. 1907 office. How will this old brewery be reimagined? Ramsey, where community meets industry. Ramsey's original sandstone school. Workers' homes were built from mail order kits. Dominion Bridge, Riverside Iron, had 225 employees in 1927. St. Anne's Presbytery is a rare example of French architecture. Once a convent, it is still used as a public building. Ramsey, a work, learn, and worship community. Chinatown, beyond the Dragon Lanterns. The cultural center signaled Chinatown's 1990s revival. 10 historically significant sites, none protected. A designated district would conserve and help shape a livable future. Canton Block, 1910, the genesis of our current Chinatown. East Elbow Park and Upper Mount Royal, stately homes. Vibrant heritage endures thanks to passionate homeowners. Elbow Park, Calgary's first planned suburb. Freddie Lowe's owned, developed, and lived here. The beautiful but threatening Elbow River. Century-old homes have survived multiple floods. Mount Royal is a garden suburb. Named after Montreal, home of CPR President William Van Horn. Let's create a district with a better blend of old and new. Cliff Bungalow, a story in landscape. This cliff sheltered First Peoples encampments. It was named after Cliff Street and the Bungalow School. Repurposed brick schools share the green space. Designed as a garden suburb. This streetscape of original homes should be protected. CPR granted lands for Western Canada College. William Reeder planted the ash tree border in 1915. Scarborough, an Olmsted design. A 1929 Tudor Revival house. The Olmsted firm designed Scarborough in 1910, with curvilinear streets and triangular parks. The 1929 United Church was built on a wide avenue, filled with parks for relaxation and recreation. The Calgary Tennis Club was established in 1912. East Village and South Calgary, new uses for old buildings. This century-old factory warehouse is an East Village hotspot. Horses moved this century-old church from the country to the city. Still a church, now also a preschool, dance studio, and affordable office rentals. King Edward, South Calgary Sandstone School. It's now an arts hub, venue, and co-working space. Marda Loop and Sunnyside, worker cottages. Two of Calgary's oldest trolley car communities. Marda Loop was named for the Marda Theatre and Trolley Loop. Now it's a unique commercial street blending old with new uses. The 1914 bicycle cottage was first occupied by Police Constable Alex Walker. These simple Sunnyside homes tell stories of our working past. A potential heritage district for future families to call home. Bankview, ranch to residential. Views from Nimmons Ranch in 1898 were grasslands and cattle. By 1908, property was more profitable than livestock, so the ranch was subdivided to create Bankview. Built in the arts and crafts style using natural materials. Park named after prominent resident, professor and environmentalist Dr. Harvey Buckmaster. Sunnyside and Hillhurst, streetcar suburbs north of the Bow. Sunnyside was homesteaded by rancher Felix McHugh. The 1919 cottage school was intended to become apartments. A modest, designated heritage home. The park was donated by cricket enthusiast Ezra Riley in 1910. The evolving mixed housing is not all heritage sensitive. A simple 1914 Gothic-style church became a shop. This heritage-designated cottage school is now owned by the Alberta Wilderness Association. Rosedale, what a view! Prime views of downtown. Crescent Road, home to early entrepreneurs and professionals. McGarrah Residence, 1910 craftsman style. Madden Residence, 1911 craftsman bungalow. Davidson Residence, 1913 Tudor revival. International and prairie styles of the 1950s oil boom. Rosedale, a potential heritage district. Stephen Avenue, our early sandstone city. In 1913, the HBC relocated to this grand store as the city grew. Stephen Avenue was named after CPR's first president. It was recognized as a National Historic Site in 2002. Sandstone replaced wooden structures destroyed by fire in 1886. Revitalization planning for 8th Avenue is underway. What's in store for 7th Avenue, now mostly shuttered? Lower Mount Royal, early housing diversity. Well-appointed apartments were designed for light and space. They are now vibrant businesses. A skinny park nestled among neighborhood shops and restaurants. It hosts concerts, festivals, and farmers markets for all to enjoy. Streetscape of arts and crafts style worker homes. This H-shaped design introduced luxury high-rise apartments. Housing diversity is not new to Calgary. Mission Rouleville, Calgary's francophone settlement. This parish hall served as a train station from 1914 to 1971. The seventh church built in Mission since 1872. The village of Rouleville incorporated in 1899 by 500 residents. Rouleau Residence was recently restored and designated the first Francophone Catholic education system in southern Alberta. This is Calgary's Franco-Institutional Heritage District. Beltline, the Warehouse District. A modern addition for offices expands an old warehouse. 1912 Macy Harris Warehouse, later Ribtor. This contemporary new build reflects historical styles. 1913 Pilkington Paint and Glass. A renovated 1940s building with a 2013 addition. 1911 McBride Hardware Warehouse. 1911 Great West Liquor Co. Warehouse and 1909 Bell Block.